For decades, you had to choose between two things in the RV world. On one side, you had luxury. On the other side, you had off-road capability. The industry mindset was that you simply didn't take expensive, beautiful, or fragile things into the mud. Then, a brand in Colorado called Earthroamer smashed that rule. They built million-dollar, go-anywhere, sleep-in luxury expedition vehicles that proved the two concepts could merge. But they did it at an extreme scale. Built on massive 6-ton Ford F550 chassis, their LTI models feature full carbon fiber monocoque bodies, carry 100 gallons of fresh water, and are powered by over 1,600 watts of solar. With prices ranging from $750,000 to over $1.2 million, Earthroamer proved you could combine off-grid freedom with high-end design, but at a price and scale almost no one could afford. This created a new challenge. How do you capture the philosophy of the Earthroamer, the bulletproof build quality, the high-end luxury, and the 4x4 freedom in a package that can be driven daily, parked in a city, and purchased for a fraction of the price? The answer is now emerging from Europe. Brands like Strada are pioneering a new movement, replacing extreme autonomy with efficient systems. They are not building the roughest, but the smartest off-road luxury vehicles. And the vehicle we're going to tour today does exactly that. It finally delivers on the promise of luxury and capability, showing exactly why the rest of the RV world is still scrambling to catch up. Meet the Strada Nova EB 4x4, a luxury off-road camper van that the RV industry wasn't prepared for. Let's take a look.
Motorhome luxury.
Starting at about $180,000, the Nova EB rides on a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis with a 4x4 drive. Its standout feature is a one-piece GRP or fiberglass monocoque living module that adds height and insulation, making it sit 23 feet long and 7 feet wide over a 14.2-foot wheelbase. Despite its trail-ready chops, the Nova's design is more streamlined than a typical overland truck. That's thanks to its monocoque fiberglass cabin, a one-piece body shell seamlessly molded onto the chassis. On the driver's side, discrete lockers house utilities. For example, the refrigerator's intake and exhaust grills are painted to match the body. Fresh water and waste fill points are neatly tucked behind small access doors. Inside, a 26.4-gallon freshwater tank supplies drinking water, and a 25.1-gallon gray water tank collects wastewater. Critically, the waste tank is fully insulated and heated so it won't freeze in winter camping. Below the floor are two 24-pound LPG bottles for the stove and optional gas heating. The Sprinter's 19.8-gallon diesel tank provides fuel for the engine. All panels latch flush. Even the separate gas bottle and cassette toilet doors unlock via interior push buttons, keeping the exterior clean and uncluttered. At the very rear is a large panorama window behind the beds that brings in daylight. The GRP shell allows a curved, frameless rear windshield, unusual for an RV, that brightens the sleeping area. Below it, twin exterior garage doors, one on each side, open into the storage garage beneath the beds. A fold-down step at the rear bumper assists loading bikes and gear into this underfloor garage, which spans the chassis width. When specified with a tow bar, the Nova EB is also rated to tow up to about 6,000 pounds braked, or around 1,650 pounds unbraked, adding real utility at the rear for trailers or carriers. On the roof are two powered vent hatches, one over the kitchen, one over the cab area, and mounts for optional solar panels. Many Nova EB owners also choose the factory roof AC unit. Together with the GRP monocoque, these features give the camper home-like insulation and climate control that's far better than a typical van conversion. Moving up the passenger side, we find the best evidence of Strada's obsessive design. If you're looking for the awning, you won't find it. It's not a box bolted to the side of the vehicle. It has been completely integrated into a specially designed cavity in the GRP monocoque body, making it invisible when stowed. Here, the wide electric entry door opens to reveal the living room step. Next to it is again the large garage access. This side also carries the exterior TV antenna and satellite connections mounted on the roof, and a power outlet. The long sidewall contains the kitchen window and a small cabin window, both protected by interior blinds. At first glance, it reads like a high-roof van, but look twice and you'll notice clues that something very different is happening inside, something that isn't playing by ordinary camper rules. But we will discuss that when we go inside. All told, the Nova EB's chassis and body blend 4x4 ruggedness with a luxury motorhome aesthetic, showcasing why this Van Plus design surprised the RV world. In fact, it brought home a Red Dot Design Award in 2020 for its sleek, integrated aesthetic. If you thought the exterior was impressive, let's take a look at what the La Strada has in store for us inside. Stepping inside, the Nova EB's roomy lounge greets you with an L-shaped dinette. 2 bench seats wrap around a reconfigurable table opposite the kitchen cabinet. The driver's and passenger's swivel cab seats join to form a 4-person seating area. In driving mode, 4 3-point belts are fitted, including 2 on the bench with ISOFIX for child seats. The furniture finish is upscale. Light-colored wood grain cabinets with opal glass accents and indirect LED lighting create a cozy atmosphere. Overhead lockers line the ceiling, and a side console by the sliding door serves as a countertop or storage shelf. Multiple 230-volt and USB outlets are placed around the lounge for convenience. The cockpit seats are deluxe SKA chairs with heating, power lumbar support, and even optional ventilation, so a long drive remains comfortable. In short, the lounge feels more like a mini living room than a cramped camper van. A big reason it feels like that is the raised GRP monocoque roof over the cab we talked about earlier. Instead of ending in a low van headliner, the one-piece shell continues forward and upward, so the cab and lounge share full standing headroom and overhead lockers. Next is the galley kitchen on the driver's side. It's compact but very efficiently equipped. It features a 2-flame gas hob with an automatic piezo spark ignition, a deep sink, and a clever swing-out worktop extension to increase preparation space. Storage is excellent, with 2 large pull-out compartments for pots and pans, a dedicated cutlery drawer, and 2 upper cupboards. The refrigerator is an 21.1-gallon AES unit, which automatically selects its power source in 12 volts, 230 volts, or gas, and it's mounted conveniently under the hob. For those who prefer all-electric, a 23.8-gallon compressor fridge is also available as an option. This galley is another perfect example of the smarter scale philosophy. It is not the massive residential kitchen of an earth-roamer, but it is a high-end, fully equipped kitchen that has everything you need for luxury cooking, perfectly proportioned for the vehicle's efficient footprint. Opposite the kitchen is the bathroom, arranged as a hybrid wet/dry bath. It is divided by an accordion fold door. The toilet in cassette style sits at the rear of the space, next to a small storage cubby and a window. The sink is mounted on a hinge above the toilet. When lifted up out of the way, it reveals a standing shower area. Thus, you can bathe in privacy or fold the sink back down and use the toilet normally. The fold-up wash basin is surprisingly sturdy, and the shower stall has integrated drain and heating. There is a 230-volt outlet for a shaver or hair dryer, and sensors on the wash basin light switch make nighttime visits easy. In use, this space is bright thanks to the window and light panels. You never feel like the sink and toilet are cramped together. Behind the bath wall are the fresh water and waste plumbing, with both tanks inside the insulated cabin, along with controls for the Truma Combi. At the very rear of the motorhome, we enter the bedroom. This is the EB layout, which stands for Einzelbetten, or single beds. Here we find 2 spacious longitudinal beds. Each bed is 31.5 inches wide and about 78.7 inches or 6.56 feet long, though one side is slightly shorter at 74.4 inches to fit the garage step. A removable center cushion lets the 2 singles join into an 80.7 by 66.9 inch queen-size double bed. Above the beds run more LED lights and narrow cabinets for personal items. Large windows on each side bring in daylight, and privacy blinds pull down. You climb down a short step to exit the beds. Despite the compact overall length, these beds are full-sized and have premium Frawley support frames and quality foam mattresses, so sleeping comfort is not sacrificed. Under the raised beds, there are even more closets. Each side has a hanging wardrobe behind a lift-up lid, complete with a rod for jackets or shirts, and extra cabinets for gear. In fact, one of these wardrobes contains the entry to the exterior garage trapdoor. The split-bed floor plan means all that storage is accessible without one person having to climb over the other. In total, you get ample space for clothes, towels, and expedition gear inside the cabin. At the very front, we have the driver's cab. The dashboard is a standard Sprinter layout with touchscreen controls, while the cabin itself is wrapped by the Nova's GRP ceiling. From the cab, you can access the Nova's driving features like cruise control and crosswind assist, just like any high-end Sprinter. While not part of the living quarters, the front seat's plush comfort and 180-degree swivel make them effectively part of the lounge when camped. They even have fold-out tables for use with laptops. The interior feels larger and more refined than a normal camper van. The lightly curved ceiling and angled upper cabinets create an airy space. In every section, lounge, kitchen, bath, beds, and cab, the Nova EB delivers high-end finishes, smart details like magnet lock cabinets, LED accent lighting, and the comfort amenities including heater, air conditioning, induction cooktop option, and quiet insulation you'd expect in a luxury coach. The Nova EB 4x4 is part of a new wave of German campervans that finally blend true off-grid freedom with upscale comfort, something the RV world really hadn't seen before. Until recently, you had to choose between a Spartan off-roader or a smooth-road luxury motorhome. The Strada Nova EB proves you can do both, and does so without the earthroamer's eyebrow-raising price tag. Would you choose this smart-scale 4x4 over a massive expedition rig? Or is bigger still better? Let us know in the comments. Like to see another off-road motorhome that rivals the earthroamer? If so, click on this video and we will see you soon at a new luxury motorhome.